And we're back. Okay. In you right now. Hey, there's a monk. See them? Come back. The monk pulls back her cowl far enough for you to see her face. Your name. Thou mayest call me Amy, my lord. Job. As a monk, I am not sure how to answer that question. I often help to make wine. However, my lord, my spare time, I paint or tend to my garden here at the abbey. Tell me about Craig. I'm afraid I do not know of such a person. Good. Over the abbey. I spent a little time with others in the abbey. Thou mayest wish to speak with him. He knows much more about the people, animals, sights in this area than I do. Taylor. He is a fellow monk. Spends his time studying the plants, animals, and geography of Britannia. Painting? Yes, she blushes. I have long admired those who are able to express themselves visually. Sadly, says, laughing, I am not very good. However, I also collect art. In fact, I have an original sterling hanging in my room. Perhaps thou couldst see it sometime. Garden? My garden? I have been tending it for years now. I am a firm believer in the value of aesthetics. I plant only flowers. Sometimes I sell them in bouquets when people want them. I do that very rarely. Aesthetics refers to the practice or study of all things beautiful. All right. Fare thee well, my lord. May the sweet scent of beauty be by. Indeed. Tick tock, tick tock. There's what's Demus's place. Tracks. Muddy, swampy woods. It's a very spread out town. Yeah, I just talked. It was founded by druids, if that helps. I guess that does make close together. Talk to her. Oh, I have talked to her. Oh, yeah. And check out Chill Runs. Fantastic retro speedrunner streamer. Always doing something fun. A lot of Super Mario Brothers 2 speedruns on that channel right now. Also some Blaster Master and also some Blaster Master deconstruction, which is all fantastic to see. Breaking it down bit by bit. Programming sense. Very fast. Um, yeah. Always chill. The name implied. Always chill, always runs. Talk to these guys. See a rough-looking man with a bitter expression on his face. Her name. What do you care about the name of a wretch? Hell yeah. No, I feel the same way, Showruns. I always have you up even if I'm doing something else. What do you care about the name of a wretch? Wretch. They've put me in here to rot, they have. They? The Britannian Tax Council done it. They and the two here, Sir Jeff and Goth. But the Britannian Tax Council. Thieves, a lot of them, trying to take a person's hard-earned gold. Mayhaps they wouldn't need to take all our money if they'd go out and earn their own. What's Sir Jeff? That stuffed cock believes he's above everyone in Britannia. Just because he presides over the High Court, he thinks he can pass judgment over any and every one. Tell me about Goth. That thieving scoundrel belongs in here more than I do. Don't trust him if you got a choice. Right? They told me I'd be here for the rest of me life. I have no reason to doubt them either. Care? Ye care, do ye? All right then, I'll tell ye my name if you tell me thine. Dale? My name is Plunge. Joffrey. Plunge, eh? Very well, a deal's a deal. I'm Darrell. None now. Till I made this mine home, I was a sailor, privateer, at a buccaneer's den. Buccaneer's den? Thou hast heard of Buccaneer's Den, hast thou not? 'Tis the island due east of the mainland, home of the sort of men that walk with peg legs, have hooks for hands, carry parrots on their shoulders. Ha ha! Tell me about the Hook. Yeah, I know Hook. Looking for him, are ye? He be from Buccaneer's Den. Usually travels with a gargoyle named Foxus or something like that. If you see him, give him my hello for me. Gestures to his clenched fist. The gun is oh my god. Snurdaperds, thank you for the raid, my friend. How are you doing tonight? What are you playing tonight? And check out Snurdaperds. Lots of fantastic retro things going on over there. Pretty good, hell yeah. We're just playing some Ultima 7. Welcome on in, guys. 10,000 bullets, hell yeah. Put that Cockney accent to work, hell yeah. Yeah, we're just doing some Ultima 7 tonight, courtesy of Squid Monarchy. We also do retro shufflers over here. Their main thing. 10,000 bullets, hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for the raid, I really appreciate it. Welcome on in, everybody, from Snurdaperds. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, actually, I'm here for not paying my taxes after all. I earn money. Why should I give it to the Britannian Tax Council? Indeed. Well, goodbye. I get thy face from me sight. Let's talk to the orc. Troll, I mean, sorry. See a troll sulking in his cell. As he breathes, you can see his ribs protrude from under his hide. What's your name? Garl. Your job. He shakes his head. No job. Hunt, eat, sleep. Now. He gestures around the cell. No hunt, no eat, just sleep. Hunt. I good hunter. Catch many things. Eat. No eat. He shakes his head. Not feed. Hate jailer, he growls. Sleep. I still do that, he says, struggling. But not as good as when home. Offer food. You give me food? His face displays a mixture of surprise and hope. You give me food, I tell you a secret, yes? Yes. Quickly devours the food. I thank you. You want secret? Secret. Trolls have powerful ally. He warned us in head when trouble around corner. Oh. That is good to know. Oh, the same guy who's taunting me all the time. What's your home? He stares at you oddly and says, with other trolls, flesh face, under bridges. Oh, fair enough. Bye. Grunts and turns away. So he's messaging the trolls as well. Everyone's a bit hungry. Oh. Gator! Gator dispatched. Oh god, I hate the slimes. Okay, unfortunately my companion is dead. Recharged. Reload. I think I did anything important though. Load. I mean, we got that information from the prisoners, but I don't think that's really super important. Okay. So I guess we have to find a monk here. At least a different one. I'll check back at the abbey. Three. Funny how the game lags out when there's big structures. Doesn't seem like he's around the abbey. One I already spoke to. Very well. Rolling around the outside, but I've managed to accidentally avoid them. Oh, I haven't been here before. This is new. Bad person here in the cemetery. Friend? You see an unkempt yet dapper man talking to himself. What's your name? My name's Terry, my lord. Your job? How's that? Oh, my job. Why, I take good care of me buddies in the graveyard here in Empath Abbey, I do. Empath Abbey. What do you mean, did I Empath Abbey? Course I didn't. I never went anywhere near Abbey. Who told you that? Empath Abbey. Empath Abbey? Why, this here's Empath Abbey, my lord. I don't mean to pry, but if you know it's not where you be, why have you come here? He shakes his head. It's just as I was telling Derek the other day. If you never want to be lost, I said, don't ever go nowheres. Whoa, he like ended the dialogue. Buddies. What wrong with the bodies? I done nothing more than bury 'em. A fellow could get in lots of trouble spreading rumors like that. Bodies? That's right, my buddies. I bury 'em. It's my job. He squints at you. Unless, my lord, you're asking about the people here. People? No, of course I don't use peoples. What sort of question is that to ask a fellow, my lord? People. Well, I only know a few people here, but I'll try and help as best as I am able. Who do you want to know about? My two best friends are Garth and Derek, but I often talk to Nina and Bart when I get the chance. Hello, Ghost Girl. Welcome on in. Good to see you, friend. How are you tonight? Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Recently, that Baron fellow from across the way has been spending some time with me. He's a real nice chap. Little brainy, perhaps, my lord, but I like him just the same. Anyone else you'd like to know about? Sure. Well, that Baron fellow'd be a better one to ask than I'd be, my lord. He knows a lot, that one, he does. Barry. Barry? Oh, I'm... Barry. I don't know what he's talking about. I never met Barry's wolf. It was just a lie they spreading about me. Barry. I already told you that's my job. Job? Eh? How's that? Oh, my job. Why, I take good care of me bodies in the graveyard here in Empath Abbey, I do. Alright, we're going in circles here. Good day, my lord. Have a pleasant journey. I'll tell Malcalo for you. Doing okay. No problem. Just got off work. Oh, congratulations. I'm glad that you're off of work. Hope it was a good day. I'm doing good. This game is fun. Sometimes frustrating, but very fun overall. My first Ultima game, so it's a bit of a learning curve. There's a lot of quality of life things that I've got to get used to. Guess we ended up getting a little info there. Yeah. Oh, let's translate. Have our handy key here. So, that's in, I'm getting better at this. In loving? Is it loving? Yeah, it's loving. In loving memory of M A oh, M-A-M. Oh, in loving memory of Mama. Okay. Yeah, this is my first time playing Ultima 7. So Ultima 7 is, or Ultima, the series itself, is kind of really old RPGs. Just kind of like, you know, DOS era, like 80s and early 90s. Very open world. The closest thing to it I've played before this is like the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, because it's just kind of like just huge open world, no sort of like, you know, guidance, lots of different quests to do, and very very living and breathing world. Reading the runes is one of my favorite parts of Ultima 6. Yeah, it's fun to have the little, like, you start to like be able to read it after a while without even having to check. Fun. Decoder is still up. Ah, thank you. I keep forgetting. Hey, you never know when you're going to need to decode some runes. What made you want to try this game out? So, I have this thing called the long list, which is a mix of games that I want to play and games that the community have added to the list. And every time I get through 4 of them, I spin a wheel of random games from that list. And oh no, you're good, Ghost Girl. I totally appreciate it. It gives me a chance to explain it to both you and maybe others who are kind of hanging out that don't know. But so the long list is a mix of games that I kind of want to play on stream, and I've given the community a redeem to add games to the long list. So every time we get through 4 of the games, we spin the wheel and play 4 games from the long list, and we vote on the order in which to play them. So Squid Monarchy here added Ultima VII, so that's what we're on. And the current long list games are this, Skies of Arcadia Legends. Yeah, it's fun. Cuphead, which was a parody incentive, and the Ring game from FromSoft. Not Elden Ring. Eternal Ring. That's the one. Eternal Ring. We're doing good though. Yeah, I'd say we're at least 10% through this game. We'll get through it eventually. More than that, to be honest. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I'm sure I'm pretty decently far. I feel like I make a lot of progress every time I play. You got this. Yeah, I'm glad this is the first one, because it's probably the longest one that's currently on the selected list. But if I ever get really tired of it, I will take a break from it. But so far, I'm not tired of it, even though I do get frustrated sometimes. Neverwinter Nights 2 might be nearly as long. Yes, but that's not currently selected. So, who knows how long it'll take us to get to that. I meant, like, of the 4 that are currently, like, in rotation, this is the longest one. Yeah, Neverwinter Nights 2 is probably at least as long. Gonna object to you taking a break. Yeah, it's all good. If that's when you need, yeah, for sure. And as far as other things we play on the channel, we do a lot of retro shufflers. I don't know if I mentioned that while you were there or not, but that's the main thing we do is retro shufflers. We have 2 active ones in rotation right now. One is a shuffler entirely made up of N64 collectathons, and the other is a shuffler entirely made up of community picks and random picks now. So we've got those 2 shufflers that we all. Community shuffler is so much fun. That magically undocked door might be significant. Let's see if I actually have the reagents. Does make sense. Usually magically locked doors do tend to be significant somehow. Okay. Are people hungry? They are, but I just ignore feeding them for a while because it's such a pain in the ass to feed them. Because, like, the inventory system in this game is just like, okay, I gotta find the guy with the food. Think he's got some. Nope. He's definitely got some. Alright, so now I gotta close this garbage set of windows. It's like a whole ordeal to feed these people. Now I've got my bag with the food. That's fine. And now we're gonna feed each of these guys a piece of ham. And then they'll stop complaining for a bit. You didn't get everyone, but that's okay. Alright, so we've got our book of spells here. Got all of our spells that we learned. It's very D&D style because you gotta learn them in levels. And you gotta spend reagents. See if we've still got enough reagents. Hell yeah. Oh, it didn't work. Try again. Did that mean that we're out of reagents or that the spell fizzled? Oh, there we go. I guess it fizzled, huh? Also, what's that say? This is a long one. We should read this one. Big trade-off, big army of followers, but they whine like assholes. Yeah, seriously. Reminds me of playing Mountain Blade. You just gotta feed this large group of people. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see what it says. Real quick. Alright, so I think that's an H. No, that's not an H. What is it? E? Thought I remembered what the rune was. That's the W. Okay. So W, that's definitely I. It's that one though. That's PH. So within. That an N? Yeah. So within THM, no, THE, within these halls, no, within these walls, lies, right? Yeah, lies May. That's a new one. Oh, master. Within these halls lies master. What's that one? R I C A Ricard. Within these halls lies Master Ricard. That says. We'll be able to open it now, right? Yep. Tombstone. Pedestal. There's something we can do with this now that we've magically opened it? Not significant, just an Easter egg. Oh. Oh, there's nothing we can do with the tombstone now that we've magically unlocked the door. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. Is A-okay. Using it to indulge my curiosity. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Now, you're saying I was supposed to find a monk here that's supposed to give me a prompt to go find wisps. Is that correct? Dude named Taylor. Oh, okay. I don't think I've met a Taylor yet. That's Venick. Right? Heron. Right. Heron. Possibly you need to try to talk to wisps first to get the... Okay. So when we actually meet Taylor. Okay. The elusive Taylor. That's Reyna. For a few playthroughs, I found Taylor is annoying as fuck. Apparently. Yeah, some of these NPCs just like to wander all over the place. He just likes to go places annoyingly. Oh my god. Oh, was that him? See, an attractable, studious young man. Attractable, studious looking man. What's your name? My name is Taylor, my lord. What's your job? I study the local flora, fauna, and geography here at the monastery. Okay. Tell me about the flora? There are many beautiful plants here in this area. I am working on learning about all of them. Fauna? Julius is good to ask about too. Okay. You made out with his daughter. Oh yeah. Many different species of animals reside in the forest. I have encountered some fascinating ones in my studies. What about Julius? Julius? I cannot be certain, but 'tis possible he may be someone who now resides in the cemetery. I have heard that name mentioned as someone who has brought to the abbey to be buried. Though I know not who brought him, I do not remember from whom I heard it. I do hope he was not a friend of thine, he says upon. Let's talk about wisps. The wisps, he laughs. I doubt they exist. I realize many people seem to believe in them. I have never seen any. If thou must know, popular legend maintains that they inhabit the forest area, near the Emps. Supposedly, the Emps are able to speak with them, he shrugs. Thou mayest look for them if that is thy wish. I would not waste precious time myself. Emps? Ah, the Emps. I have not been able to glean much information about them. They live on the eastern edge of the deep forest, not too terribly far from here. They resemble apes, but only slightly. They are exceedingly shy, rarely feel comfortable enough to approach a human. The only way I was able to view an Emp closely occurred when I happened to have honey in my pack. I had just picked up from the bee cave. The creature appeared, stared at me for a few minutes, then asked. Asked, I say, for mine honey. I believe they are empathic, hence the name. Quite interesting species, dost thou not agree? Bee cave? Bee cave is located to the southwest of the abbey. But if thou art planning a trip there, beware the giant bees that live in the caves. Not the bees. Their venom is very poisonous. If thou wishest, I can give thee a smoke bomb that will repel the bees for a short time. Dost thou want it? Here it is. Tell me about the geography. I use my knowledge of the local landscape to aid in my studies. The better I know the locale, the farther away I can travel from the Brotherhood Abbey and still be sure I will be able to return. Unlike a fellow monk of mine. Fellow? He became lost some time ago. While surveying the area for birds, golden-cheeked warbler, I believe it was. Sadly, he traveled too far. We have not heard from him since. I do not wish to suffer the same fate. Precious time? There are so many exciting things to investigate. 3 flowers, for example, my lord. Honey? The honey from the caves is quite tasty, but rarely can one get it without a fight, when bee caves can be a rather dangerous place. Monastery. Our order is called the Brotherhood of the Rose. Order? Yes, my lord. One other monk, Amy, lives here in the abbey. She is a painter and a gardener. Painter? He smiles. Between us, she is a far better gardener. Craig. That name does not sound familiar, my lord. Perhaps he is not from this area. Gardener? Raises the most lovely flowers that I have ever seen. Thou must see them to believe of their existence. Alright, that's enough. May thy knowledge increase with thine encounters with nature, my lord. Well, we have a good quest. That is to go to the bee caves with the smoke bomb. Then we're going to get the honey. And then we're going to take the honey to the Emps. And then we're going to talk to the wisps. I think. But that is a good thing to start next time we play. Save here. I'm going to name that save. Bee cave. Honey. Imps. Wisps. Because that is our mission next time we sign on. But yes, that is a good place for me to stop for the night. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and thank you, Dove, Snurd and Dove for the raids. Everyone else for your support and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Always fun to have you all here, and I hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again Monday. I think I'm going to be doing a collab stream. We'll see. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be rating Chimkin Tamara today because it is her birthday celebration, and she's past the halfway point in a 24-hour stream, on which I was a part of earlier. I was playing golf with your friends, with them, and some other people. But we're gonna send Chimkin Tamara some love. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, let's wish Chimkin Tamara a happy birthday. Um, they're currently just chatting between games. It looks like. But there's Twitter if anyone wants to follow me there. There's a Discord if anyone wants to hang out. And YouTube. Find all the VODs posted. Uh, yeah, it's been a blast as always. I'll be back again on Monday, either on someone else's stream or on my own. So thanks again, everybody. See you all later. Bye bye.